In every spiritual tradition, the word surrender carries a fragrance of sanctity, yet it remains among the most misunderstood of all spiritual ideas. Many think it means abandoning reason, withdrawing from effort, or meekly accepting fate. But true surrender is not an escape from life, it is awakening within life. To surrender is to move from fear to faith, from the thought, I am doing everything, to the realization, God is working through me. It is the tender but powerful shift from ego to devotion. The Bhagavad Gita teaches that surrender does not extinguish our intelligence. It transforms it from restless questioning to luminous understanding. When the heart surrenders, it does not grow weak, it expands. It trusts that every moment, pleasant or painful, visible or hidden, is touched by the unseen hand of divine grace. Let us explore surrender not as blind obedience, but as the highest act of wisdom, the merging of human effort with celestial trust. Among all words that grace the spiritual path, few are as profound as surrender. To surrender to the divine, to God, Krishna, or the infinite, does not mean ceasing to think or act. It is not the abdication of will, but its sanctification. The Bhagavad Gita, that timeless dialogue between Krishna and Arjuna, reveals surrender as a union of strength and humility, the moment when human will aligns with divine purpose. When Krishna urged Arjuna to surrender, he did not command him to stop thinking. He said, "Deliberate on this fully, and then do as you wish." God never asks us to forsake reason, He asks us to refine it. The intellect is a sacred lamp, meant not to be extinguished, but purified. True surrender arises when reason bows in reverence to higher wisdom, when understanding is guided by faith, not pride. Real surrender is not the loss of individuality, but the release of illusion, the false belief that we are the sole doers of our deeds. We surrender, the delusion of control, the anxiety of results, the resistance to divine will. As Krishna declares, whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer or give away, do that as an offering to me. Thus, surrender does not mean ceasing to act. It means turning every act into worship, consecrating the ordinary into the sacred. Surrender is not inaction. It is action infused with awareness. Arjuna was commanded to fight, not to retreat. Krishna revealed the secret of balance. You have the right to perform your duty, but not to the fruits of action. Do your duty with sincerity and release the outcome with faith. When results are placed at the feet of the divine, the heart finds peace and the burden of control dissolves. When surrender flowers within, an exquisite stillness descends. Life continues with its joys and trials, yet something deep within remains unshaken. The intellect continues to serve, but now it shines as an instrument of love, not pride. Action continues, but the doer has vanished. Only the divine acts through us. Surrender to God is not the silencing of the mind. It is the silencing of the ego. It is not resignation. It is participation in the grand rhythm of the divine. When we live in this awareness, every breath becomes a prayer, every act an offering, and every moment a step closer to the eternal presence. May your actions remain wholehearted, your intellect luminous, and your heart anchored in faith. Walk your path with effort in your hands and surrender in your soul, and you will discover that you were never walking alone. If these reflections resonated with you, stay connected with this channel for more explorations into the wisdom of the Gita, the Upanishads, and the living traditions of devotion. Until we meet again, may grace guide your journey, and may surrender transform your every step into a sacred offering